How do you know if your partner is cheating? If you are even asking this question, perhaps you have noticed something off about your partner. Catching a cheating partner is not really a huge thing, perhaps you are thinking of confrontation. What you think to be your gut feeling are actually micro signs of your partner's cheater's guilt that your subconscious has picked up. Watch out for these cheating guilt signs to be sure that your hunch is right. Study your partner to see if they show cheater's guilt. Look for their mannerisms, their eye contact, the way they respond to things. Projecting their guilt onto you. If your partner turns around and accuses you of cheating when you ask them the same, they project their guilt onto you. In fact, saying mean things to each other is often indicative of bigger problems in a relationship. Gaslighting in a relationship under such a scenario is often an evasion tactic. To make sure they're not confronted with a difficult conversation, they may try to turn the tables and pick fights with their partner, says Dr. Bonsall. If your partner is accusing you of cheating when you confront them, then it's the biggest cheater's guilt sign. He is trying to justify their cheating this way, and they may think they can successfully avoid a conversation about this. When they try to flip the tables on you in this way, trying to maneuver your next steps can be difficult. Remember to never let them walk over you, and make sure you voice your concerns if there's something bothering you. Trying to sweep it under the rug, like your partner wants you to, is not going to do you any favors. Change in grooming patterns. Perhaps, the first sign of cheating can be a sudden change in grooming patterns. Maybe your partner started wearing too much blue and that tipped you off? This could mean they are meeting somebody who likes them in blue, likes that perfume, likes that particular aftershave. A person who is cheating becomes more conscious of their appearance and pays more attention to personal grooming. And then suddenly, your cheating partner starts to feel guilty about cheating. So to make up for the same, he starts to dress the way you like him to. Your gifted perfumes are making a comeback. He is trying to ensure that you feel loved too, and that it's a sign he cheated and feels guilty. If a husband is suffering from cheating guilt, he would try to overcompensate in bed, in an attempt to try and please her in bed to clear his guilty conscience. The changes in bed cannot, unfortunately, be treated in absolute terms. They depend from relationship to relationship, and what's common for one is bizarre for the other. Constant mood swings is a cheating guilt sign. Have you noticed that your partner's mood is mercurial? One moment they are celebrating with you. The next they are annoyed at something you don't know about, and they refuse to talk about it no matter what. The reason is the emotional toll of balancing two relationships. Juggling both can get overwhelming, and when with you, the cheating partner cannot help but feel bad about what they are doing to you. It might be the cheater's guilt surfacing in the form of this pendulum-like behavior. They can see how much you are doing for them, for the house, the family. All of this can leave them overwhelmed with the guilt of cheating on you. This guilt can make cheaters feel angry at the same time. So, do cheaters suffer? More often than not, they suffer in their own heads, feeling extremely conflicted about what they should do. If your partner is suddenly getting you gifts for no reason is the sign of a guilty cheating husband or wife. One of the guilty reactions to cheating is overcompensating. If you are showered with gifts, expensive ones, and there's no real occasion, it can be cheater's guilt gift trap especially for you. It is also a way to take your attention away from signs of cheating and onto this new, expensive gift. The likelihood of you feeling loved and cared for will temporarily wash out the fact that you are being cheated upon. You've known your partner long enough. You know their habits. If you get a gut feeling even without following their trace of infidelity, you might just be right. Confronting them about your feelings can make things clear for you. But before you go ahead and level accusations of infidelity on your partner, it's best to garner some concrete evidence to back your claims. Thanks to technology, there are numerous tools available with which you can discreetly gather proof of your partner's transgressions. You could consider buying spyware to catch a cheating partner and to keep track of their online activities. Order a spy camera and install it in your home, if you suspect that's where they carry out their shenanigans in your absence. Or use a phone cloning device or software to get a detailed lowdown on their activities. Yes, this can be a bit disconcerting and leave you riddled with guilt if you don't find anything untoward in your partner's activities. But it is always better to get your facts right than operate from a space of suspicion when handling such delicate matters. Oftentimes, however, trying to find signs she cheated and feels guilty or signs of a cheating husband at work are usually a matter of how well you can read your partner. If you catch most of the signs we listed out today, it's best if you have a conversation with them about it. Instead of getting angry, tell them that honesty is going to do you both good since they're no point floating about in a relationship that's devoid of trust. Cheaters, the term itself is derogatory. It terms the people who seek any comfort beyond the socially acceptable monogamous relationship as criminals of sorts. Hence, when a cheater is made to feel bad about it, they may feel bad about causing the partner pain. But they don't feel guilty about the act of getting close to another person. It's like having chocolate cake during a diet. You feel guilty about the consequences, about gaining weight and having been derailed from your weight loss journey, but it doesn't mean that you didn't enjoy the act of biting into the cake. After having counseled many, I have one question to ask everyone: why does the society judge before understanding the whole issue at hand? Usually, a person cheats when there is a rift between partners, emotional or physical. Couples often don't do anything to bridge the gap and let the gap widen further. Will you blame the hungry for stealing a loaf of bread? Most cheaters have suffered emotional or physical abuse of some sort, and they treat their extra relationship as a bomb. Hence, even if the person admits to the world that they were wrong in cheating and apologizes, they often do so under societal pressure and to gain acceptance in a world that doesn't understand them. But cheating should not always mean the end of a relationship. It is possible to reinstate trust in a relationship if both partners are willing. So, do cheaters feel guilty? Whether that guilt is driven by a need to be accepted or guilt of having hurt their partner is harder to pinpoint. However, the fact remains that the cheating guilt signs do tend to manifest themselves in one way or the other. All you have to do is know what you're looking for. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, like, share, and comment on this video.